plot armor, and 1 in a million coincidences that keep happening were some of the laziest writing I ever seen. In episode 2 of The Last of Us, the writers got so high, they came up with a genius idea to copy Game of Thrones and shoot an attack of the White Walkers, but on Jackson. And in terms of stupidity of the defenders, it's not inferior to Game of Thrones. But let's break it down from the start.
Power lines aren't a problem.
So you're telling me they lit a fire in the fireplace? Considering that in Jackson they monitor the area 24/7 from watchtowers, the smoke would have been spotted instantly. And the patrol would have been already on its way.
FBI, open up!
Everybody was fucking freezing in this episode, and Ellie is living in a garage with paper thin walls and a door gap as big as
my dick. My shit with Joel is complicated. I know that.
This is the first time I noticed a mic change in a show that cost $10 million per episode. I also have some sound inconsistencies, but I don't have millions. We are not the same. Why are they sending patrols if they know that there's a potential horde about to attack and a storm coming?
This is a really good idea.
Listen, I'm not an expert in zombie biology. Well, neither am I an expert in anything, but I have questions that keep me awake at night. So, if you are infected, your muscles still need nerve signals and blood flow to function. My question is, how are zombies not getting frostbites in winter? Ah, the classic. No sound until in the frame. So in the show, Abby finds out who Joel is because Dina called him by name. But in the game, it's Joel himself who tells everyone in the room his name. This got a lot of criticism from the fans. And for a good reason. Joel is a guy who killed a lot of people and has plenty of enemies. He knows better than to trust strangers. Giving out his name like that just feels careless, even downright stupid from somebody like him. Finally, this show did something better than the game. This battle is directed pretty close to the Long Night episode of Game of Thrones, with massive plot shields around the main character, absurd fighting and genius defense tactics. Protecting wood structure with firebombing. No ditches, no mines, no tripwires, no reinforcements for the wall. Some might say they were reinforcements, but
whatever they did, it wasn't enough!
No electric fences. Even that guy from the first season was better prepared for an attack. The people of Jackson shoot at the zombies and bullet casing are clearly visible on the ground. But in the next shot, the floor is suddenly clear. Tommy sees the blotter approaching, and instead of ordering everyone to concentrate the fire on it to possibly take it down, he tells soldiers to fall back and prepare for the breach. Now, let's not be too critical of this. Even if they breach the wall, Tommy has prepared for this scenario. He has put men on the rooftops, so zombie will never be able to reach them, and they will die one by one. Or they could just enter through the door. Why do zombies run straight by Tommy while he walks down Main Street? Why did those guys climb in the truck and not on the roof? 07. Since they have specially trained dogs, why isn't there a person responsible for the release in case of a breakthrough? Did Tommy forget how to open doors? He could have easily climbed those boxes and escaped. Thank God he still has plot armor, otherwise I would really start to worry about him. From being out in cold snow, their clothes are all of a sudden dry and clean within seconds of entering the property. Joel even managed to take off his jacket.
It's Joel.
Even Abby's friends are shocked how unrealistic it is. I guess carrying around a syringe with 1 hour sleep dose is a necessity in apocalyptic world.
This is absolutely essential.
Why didn't they just tie her up and take her to the other room if she was such an eyesore?
What life?
Joel gets shot in the leg and both of his legs are pushed backwards by the shotgun round, instead of just one that gets hit. At least they got that right in the game. In the game, 2 men grab Joel by the arms and hold him back against the wall to allow Mel to tourniquet him without getting grabbed. In the show, Mel just gets to approach him without no one holding him back. He could have easily taken Mel as a hostage, and even Abby when she was right in his face. You had a logical directed scene. I believed what I saw. But in this show, there are so many implausible moments that it's hard to take it serious.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh, it's funny. I have waited
No,
so
just shut the fuck up and do it already.
When Ellie sees the jewels on the ground and surrounded by enemy forces, instead of boom motherfucker, everyone in its room like in the first episode,
Boom, motherfucker.
she just walks in without assessing the situation or coming up with any kind of plan.
You're a fucking disappointment.
Well, I can obviously take a punch, so who cares?
Those five love walking so much they even left the horses at the house.
'Cause I walk through the valley of...
This song is called Through the Valley, and the person who sings it is Ashley Johnson. She plays Ellie in the game.